Hello, hello, hello. It is your boys once again, the DM podcast, giving you that flavor in your ear. Today's pod, there's not a lot of NBA news, but there's a lot of a lot of jaw talk, and we're gonna talk some John Morant potential trade places. I did want to dive in. I talked about it last week about the Chicago Bulls. I know you want to talk about some Wemby, which we will. We're gonna just dive into the NBA. But before we continue, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. How's my boy Wyatt doing today?
You already know every day above ground.
Course, as long as we're above ground, we are good. We are good. We are good. I think we go do some Raptor talk. As we
Always.
we can always chime in. I think every single day, I keep stressing in my brain that Jakob Poeltl is highly essential to what the Raptors have to accomplish. He's just essential, and we should probably talk about some Grady Dick because Grady Dick and Jacoby Walter have been kind of falling off, man. And I feel like there should be some rotation thing with Jameson Battle, but we'll talk about Raptors near the end. But first and foremost, John Morant. There's just, we talked about it last week saying he had his comments, but now there's just a lot of trade talk with John Morant. There's a report that his value is really low. Like, who's really gonna want to trade for a John Morant? Before I get you to the trades, you know, what is the most, or what would you trade? What would your trade package be for a John Morant?
Mm. Let's say I'm the GM for, let's say I'm the GM for who needs a point guard? Minnesota.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm the GM for Minnesota. Who would I give up? I would give up Dante. Contracts have to match. I don't really know his contract, but I give up Dante. I have to give up a pick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have
You know
to.
what I mean? But I'm really starting with maybe Dante, a pick. Yeah, I'd start there right
Yeah.
now, to be honest.
So, because you're right, though, the one team that could really use him would be, like if Minnesota. Now I'm thinking, could Ja and Ant work together?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. John needs to give up the rock more, right? He has to know like he's legit. I'm a two.
Yeah.
I'm a two. I'm a two. I'm a two. I'm a two. Like I'm the second option. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. He has to feed the beast, feed the beast, feed the beast. But I don't know if that would work, right? Minnesota relies on spacing because they have Gobert already in the paint,
Right.
right? So with two guys in the paint, it's going to be difficult to have that spacing they need, right? So I don't think it would work. Ja right now is shooting how much from three? I believe it's like 23%. You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what I mean?
Hasn't been good.
He's not shooting good from the field in general. I believe, if I'm not wrong, he's shooting true shooting percentage 34% from the field, I believe.
That's
And the league average is 44, 45 league average. My guy, you're 11% below, maybe 12% below league average shooting, and a dismal 22% from the field.
yeah, and
Every guard,
every year it's gone down. His true shooting right now it's at 46.8, and last year was at 56, 57. He kind of has had better time than what he's doing now, for sure. Wow. Wow. His three
you
point shooting.
can't win with 30, 34% from the field shooting. You can't have a guard like there is no guard on starting guard on any team that is shooting that percentage from the field though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Contracts have to match, and he's $100 million guy. Obviously, he's a franchise man. So it's like, which franchise guy are you giving up to get this franchise guy? And I'm using franchise in quotations.
I put pretty high on my top 100, because I still believed in his overall talent, because his talent is still unquestionable, you know?
Yes, I agree.
So, but it's weird, like the way he's playing. This man may not make like our top 10 point guards list. Like he may fall off greatly because there's still a lot of point guards that we can name that we probably would rather have rather than John Morant. And like I said, his value has gone down. So
He's still talented, like you said, like extremely talented.
it's just, yeah, you need more. And like, I don't know, man. It's just he shot he had 11 points today against OKC. But I'm thinking to myself, OKC is one of the best defensive teams in the league, if not, I think the best defensive team in the league, points wise. So it is what it is. Like you can't go crazy. Hardenstein got another double double. Just
Yeah, he did. He did.
I mean,
He did good for us last time.
oh
Shout out this time.
yeah, he did that. The one thing I want to say about OKC real quick, a team that we both thought was gonna be okay is the Clippers. Clippers are not good, right? They're not good. I don't want to go on a tangent here,
They're
but
old. They're old.
they're old, right? And it seems like, me and you never do this, but I feel like this time we did this year. We got caught up with names. Now they could turn around very early in the season, but we never get caught up with the Brooklyn Nets, Joe Johnson, Paul Pierce. Great. No, we never we're like, nah, let's see it on the court. But we saw what they did last year, so we thought maybe it'd be better this year. I think what the Clippers have to do is probably bench Bradley Beal, probably start Dunn, and then be more defensive oriented and let Kawhi, who's hurt right now and out for a second, do the thing. But the reason why I'm bringing them up is because do you know that this year's draft, do you know who their draft pick is going to?
Who is their draft pick going to, by the way?
OKC.
The rich get richer.
That Paul George trade clearly was like you won everything based off that trade. Just won
Oh
everything.
my God. OKC still keeps winning.
Because imagine that they just have a top 10 pick going that next year too in an already great draft. Nah, man, that's if the Clippers keep not playing well. But yeah, back to John. Um, so with John Moran, I want to give you some teams. If I'm gonna go down the list to the standings because I think it's about who needs a point guard, but who really needs if you get John Moran, he's the number one option. Like he's the number one,
I'm
but
gonna I'm gonna give you just my take, my hot take. He needs to go to Brooklyn. Just go to
that'd be a
Brooklyn.
great team to go to. I
Yes.
That would be a good team. Start fresh, Jaws your centerpiece, build around
Yeah.
him, and just play the offense through him and just see what he can do. Um, so that
Still
would
a good enough market, right? Still a good enough market in
yeah.
Brooklyn, right? So
You can trade him for like Michael Porter Jr. I think the contracts will be very similar. You trade it for
still,
him, and you get another guy. Honestly, if you can somehow get a Michael Porter Jr. and a Thomas to go to Memphis, because Jared Jackson Jr. is not a scorer. So if you can
yeah,
get
he's
two
not.
guys to
He's
kind of
not.
help him and some
That's
reason,
not bad, actually.
you know what I'm saying?
That's not bad.
The
Yeah,
Grizzlies
Cam and Michael. Yeah, that's not bad.
the Grizzlies still kind of do their thing overall. So they'll play some defense, and if you have some guys who can help score, why not? And then see if you can get some draft capital, and then you kind of go from there. But Brooklyn doesn't really have any. Brooklyn only has the this year draft pick, oddly enough. So they need to be bad this year because they don't have next year's draft pick. The following. So I think that goes to Houston based off that James Harden trade. Yeah, if I remember correctly, they don't have it. Okay, so we go down the line. I'm just looking at the Eastern Conference real quick, the standings. Of course, Detroit doesn't need it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna bring up Cleveland. I'm gonna bring it up.
Bring it up, man. Bring it up, Cleveland.
Would you go? There probably have to be some moving pieces, but in the day, the two star pieces would be Garland and Ja. Do you say yes?
I say no.
And who says no first?
Garland and Ja.
Ja,
Garland and Ja.
you go the Garland for Ja. Like you switch them
Oh,
over.
Garland for Ja.
Yeah.
Cleveland. Ooh.
You go Ja and Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, who's their five? Who's their five? Jared Allen. He's not a shooter.
I may have to see the thing is the
That's the
Grizzlies don't need a
thing.
center because Edie's there, so you don't need a center. So you almost have to put Garland with maybe a Max Strus and or maybe a DeAndre Hunter and Garland, for
You know,
example.
I'm not mad at the trade, but I'm how it would work. You have Jared Allen in the paint and Mobley plays around. You know what I mean? So you
That's
need.
true. That's true. You
So
need a
this is
3-point
what's
threat.
good.
Yeah, you're correct. So it wouldn't work then. So that's a no then.
It
That's a
wouldn't. It wouldn't work, man. It wouldn't work. Would I like to see it? I would like to see him try it, sure, but I don't. That's not gonna work at all. So
of course, New York doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Oddly, not saying this team needs it, but it wouldn't hurt them. Chicago. Like it wouldn't.
Here's the
I
thing.
yeah.
I want to interrupt you.
No, no,
It's
go ahead.
going to hurt Chicago because if they're for real, it's gonna mess up team chemistry.
Yeah,
It's gonna mess up the chemistry. Like Giddy, and we're gonna talk about Giddy a little later. He's onto something this year. I,
yeah.
I can't even lie. I cannot even lie. He's
Yeah.
straight balling, but let's
So
go.
it's weird. See how Jaws value? We're talking about a guy who was like, once again, we say the same words all the time. Going to be the face of the league. And we're like,
Yes.
nah, we won't even trade this to Chicago. Like, fine, like we would, but like we
Kobe White can shoot.
we kind of like, and Kobe hasn't played all year, and
Yes.
we kind of like Vucevic is one of those players. He's so
Oh, shit.
that brother can just give you a 20 and 10, and you're like, fuck it,
Yeah.
okay, I guess. I
Yeah.
get and Billy Donovan's a good coach. Okay, a team that I definitely think could consider it. Miami Heat. It would most likely be Tyler Hero. The way the contracts would work, you can do Tyler
Mm.
Hero and Terry Rozier's contract because the
Mm.
Rozier contract is expiring. So Rozier's
Mm.
contract, Tyler Hero for John Morant. What say you?
Bam can shoot. Everyone else can shoot, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing why I like that in a sense, and I do not like my boy Hero getting shipped. But here's the thing: what I like about that though, him and Norman Powell can go duff together. You see what I'm saying? Like there be two bulls, right?
Yeah.
Another reason, Miami Heat. He's gonna have to go there and beat. Patrick Beverly talks about Miami Heat, right? Go to Miami Heat. Jay Whitechalk will talk about Miami Heat and talks about once you go there, it's like, yo, how much do you weigh? Body fat
Yeah.
you have? Okay, boom,
Yeah.
boom. We're doing this, we're doing that, we're eating this, we're eating da da da. Like it's a strict culture, so there's gonna be no leeway for Ja to be because Spoelstra has been the Heat's coach 17, 18 years now.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck, right? He's a hell of a good coach, right?
Yes.
Pat Riley is sitting like this with his rings, right? There's respect there. There's like so he's gonna have to go in Memphis. I don't really know who's running the show. I don't really know who's the GM, who's the guy, who's the VP
I
over
forgot
there.
who the GM is, but I know their GM is good because they've drafted well. They've been
No,
drafting well.
they draft well, but I feel like he needs to go to like Miami. Miami would be perspective wise more respected. He respected more than a Memphis. I think he kind of took Memphis for granted, acting up, straps, and all that. I think when he goes to Heat, he's gonna like fresh start, learn from mistakes. But that's the best so far.
It's not bad. I truly, because yeah, I think you hit the nail. I kind of like the thought of Tyler Hero in a different spot, not in Miami, 'cause I think the pressure would be less on him, which I think would make him almost better with a Triple J. So I kind of like that pairing of, and just think the Grizzlies have been good for a while. I think the John Morant situation has just been kind of getting ugly.
It's
Uh, of course, Milwaukee would love a John Morant even though Giannis is just a bull, but I think Giannis would easily allow a John Morant to come on the squad. They just don't have anybody like you would have to trade. You'd have to trade like Bobby
six
Porter.
guys, six guys.
Yeah, like, you had to trade almost everyone. You couldn't do it because yeah, money wise, you're still paying Dame. So like there's not much that he can do on that squad. I think truly they're just waiting for CJ McCollum and Chris Middleton to get bought out by Washington by February and welcome on in, and then you kind of have
Washington just tank even more and
yeah,
just
yeah. That's what I truly think they'll do. Definitely not Philly. Don't even look at Philly.
don't even
Yeah.
look at VJ. Don't even look at Maxi. You're crazy.
Um,
Jared McCain, don't even look that way.
oh gosh, doesn't
I'm
look.
not even talking about Embiid and PG. Those guys that's okay.
Yeah, the thing with Embiid, the Raptor game yesterday, that guy played like 25 minutes and still got like 20. But the thing is, he's been playing 20 minutes a game and still doing his thing.
Yeah,
Like,
he has
Embiid
been.
is still stupidly talented.
Yeah, he is
Stupidly
still.
talented. It's crazy.
He
But
is still.
Maxi's just been electric. A team, which one should I talk about first? Atlanta or Toronto?
Let's talk about Atlanta. Say the best for last.
Okay, so with Atlanta, it's it would be Trey and Ja swapping. What do you think?
Atlanta, can their big shoot?
Um,
Can everyone
Porzingis,
shoot? That's the question. Can
Porzingis
everyone
can
shoot?
shoot. Porzingis can shoot.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Porzingis is big. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Porzingis can shoot. Yeah, their spacing is. Yeah, there's McDaniel. Yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah,
you have
yeah.
Jalen Johnson. You have
Yeah.
Ricochet. Yeah, like
Ricochet is coming to his own a little bit. A little bit. You look got a little bit better.
um, the thing is they beat who they beat the other day. They beat a team. Oh, they beat LA. They beat LA, and like you can tell they really want to not have Trey Young on this squad. They're trying to play without Trey Young, even though they need him. I think they need a
They
Trey Young.
definitely need him. I'm like, I hear what you're saying, but they need him.
They
Yeah, yeah.
definitely need him. But if that Pelican pick somehow becomes number one overall, Trey's not coming back on this squad because they're gonna get Darren Peterson from Kansas. They're gonna get him. He's young, he's talented. They think
Yeah.
he's like the next best guard coming out of college. No, they'll ship Trey Young instantly if that's the case. Uh,
The Trae Young slander is disrespectful. The Westbrook slander is disrespectful. There's a lot of disrespectful slander in the league.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's
It's
keep it a
because
buck.
analytics kind of like makes it disrespect some guys. Like, no, some guys are so talented. Like, I love Westbrook. You know that I'm a big fan. I don't really understand. You just don't like him. Just the thing is, you don't like Russell Westbrook. That's what it comes down to. If you don't fuck with him, you just don't like him. That's it. Okay, let's go. But the Atlanta one, you like that one? I just said
I
first, let's
don't.
go Miami. Out of 10, 10 being you loved it, one being you hated it.
Okay,
Miami,
okay.
what would you say?
Miami, I would say a 7.5.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Atlanta, Trey Young and Ja.
I'm gonna say a 6.
That one's a six. I do like the thought of Trey Young in Memphis. I like that one. That one seems
I,
okay.
I hear
That one
you.
seems okay. Okay, Toronto. This is a one that can definitely possibly happen. It's Emmanuel Quickly, probably Emmanuel Quickly, Grady Dick, or Emmanuel Quickly, and I was listening to Bill Simmons. He added CMB. I really don't want to trade CMB. He's too
See a
young.
B after like 6 games.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I wouldn't want to trade him. But John Morant and a young player and Dick Jacoby or CMB and quickly with those guys and Ja. What's your thoughts?
We got Pirtle on the squad. This is one of my thoughts. We got Ingram on the squad. That's another one of my thoughts. We already got two guys that are not playing on the perimeter, like, well, not playing from three. They're more mid paint players, right?
Yeah.
Ja is a mid paint player, right? That leaves two guys spacing issues. I'm gonna go without it. I'm gonna go with the five.
The thing is, the one caveat is that Darko coached with Memphis. So like Bain credits Darko for his improvement. So I can see that, but the one thing I don't see, I get it. Talent name wise, you're saying, oh, we got John Moran, Scotty Barnes, Brandon Ingram. Whew, that sounds like it should work out. But I think about it like, so is Ja gonna dribble the ball mostly? Like, is there gonna be any ball
He
movement,
has to.
passing?
He has to.
Like in Darko's system, I don't know how that works. Like I don't know how it works. Now I get it. The name is John Morant. The name is John. I get it. You get it. But does Ja work with Brandon Ingram and Scotty Barnes? No, I don't think so. I think Ja would work with Brandon Ingram and Jaren Jackson Jr., if that makes sense. Like it's a different type of big. Triple J is different than Scotty. Scotty's still a forward who kind of needs the ball.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
all has to mix.
Triple J is definitely shooting more threes than Scotty as well.
Right. So like well, I think this season probably comparable.
Maybe, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Because Scotty's been shooting a lot more. But ultimately it's just you don't want to have a bunch of guys, but then a team with the Grizzlies, you need a shooting guard who's not RJ Barrett. You need like a Grady Dick type of shooter guard who shoots more threes. Like you need that. So
He can shoot. Yeah, really did have to close out on whether shooting percentage is what it is. You still know he's a guy that can shoot. So
yeah. Now I don't really want to say any more other teams. Orlando, no. Um, Charlotte, no, and Pacers, no. You mentioned Brooklyn. I do like the Brooklyn one a lot.
I would say that's my yeah. That's I like that about a 8.5.
So the last team, I'll bring it to the West because they've been bringing this guys to this team a lot, to the Pelicans. So Ja and Zion.
The two best players out of that draft. You know what? Ja for Zion. I'm not gonna lie, that would put people in the seats. More people, and Smoothie can't
Thousand
read.
percent, 1,000%, 1,000%. Now the
Right?
people in the seats. The biggest question is, are those two guys even playing? The seats are
You're,
full.
you're rolling the dice. You're rolling the dice. Like, let me. Oh, not really. Not really. Here, Zion is capable of shooting threes. He doesn't. Right? Who is their big? Who's their five right now? Is he a shooter?
No, Misty is not a shooter. If they play Looney, Looney's not a shooter.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Oh shit. Okay, so there's already. I mean, I'm not saying it can't work, but
yeah, I think it wouldn't work. But do I think they'll do it? Do I think the Pelicans will do it? I'm not gonna have my draft pick, so guess what? I'm fucking doing it. If I'm the Pelicans, I have to do it. 'Cause I
if
don't
you're
have my
probably
draft,
have to do it,
yeah, I don't have my, since I lost my draft pick, I'm going to I would do whatever I can to get John Morant. I would trade
okay.
I would trade Trey Murphy the third. I would trade just and
Ooh.
only be no mind you, I would never want to trade these guys. Only because I don't have a draft pick. So I need to do something. If I tell you next year that Ja and Zion are on the squad and I can keep a Herb Jones at least if I can like fingers
I
crossed
was
keep a
about
Herb
to
Jones,
say Herb Jones better be on the table. Better be off the table
right? So
because
like if I can
that's.
keep someone, then I'm okay with it.
Mhm.
You know? And okay, I'll, at least my also you said butts and seats. Ticket prices will be good.
You will be you will be recouping definitely. But yeah, maybe maybe Memphis should do that with the Pelicans. Pelicans should do that with, maybe may it's not bad. Like there's gonna be some spacing issues definitely, but you guys don't have a draft pick.
That's the only reason why I'm doing something. I
You
gotta
guys
do
don't have
something
a
crazy.
draft pick.
I gotta do something crazy. Like if I'm the Pelicans, I'm even trying to go for Zach LaVine. Mind you, they're like the worst team in the league. So I don't even know what you can get. Because you're the worst team in the league. So
Who do you even trade for these guys? Like who is off? If you're the Pelicans, who is off the table? Like this person is staying in New Orleans.
I think unfortunately it's Zion for
Oh yeah, we
for
know.
them. For me, once again, I know I just said I would trade him, but Herb Jones would be like off the fucking limits. No way. I'm not trading him. If I trade him, I'm trading Zion. Like I'm starting fresh.
Okay, if you
Um,
train, okay,
but I
I
have to
got it.
get draft capital. I need like some OKC type draft capital. I traded my draft pick. I still can't believe they did that. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Crazy. Like Atlanta's chilling. Atlanta can care about the season, but they can really go like we got to almost guarantee top 10 pick.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's true.
So it really doesn't matter. And I think they have their own pick too. So like, yeah. The Pelicans are 2-7. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Ass.
See, the one thing I was saying last week, or I think 2 weeks ago when we were talking about the NBA, I was saying there's a lot of even teams, man. If you really look at it, like this is the first time the Western Conference's 10th seed is 4-7, and the 10th seed in the East Conference is 5-6. So like both are under 500. There's a bunch of teams that are 5-5. Yeah. There's not a lot of separation. Like there's of course some. OKC is definitely separating themselves. San Antonio, Denver, Lakers, and then on the East, you know, New York and Cleveland and Detroit, they're doing their thing. Which
Definitely.
then
Yeah.
leads to the next topic. Unless you want, anything else you want to say about Ja?
No, just Miami. Just go to Miami or Brooklyn.
I like the Brooklyn one. Miami one. I like it for
Pelicans honorable mention. Pelicans too. Those three. Those
Like
three.
for Tyler Hero. Um, yeah, but other than that, I'm not. Yeah, the Atlanta one, I would almost prefer just for Trey Young to move on. But yeah, I wouldn't trade much for John. I'll say that. I would not trade for John. No way. He's too volatile now. Like I don't know what's gonna make this man happy. I don't know if he'll be happy where he is. Blah blah blah. Okay, like I said, I wanted to switch over to something else. The Chicago Bulls, currently 6-3, but I didn't expect 6-3. I don't think you expected 6-3.
Expect the other way.
Exactly, because I've been preaching, please tank, please tank. It's your time to tank, guys. It's not your season. Just tank. Josh Giddey, you know, is averaging 21. I'll, I'll say 21, 10, and 9.
Josh Giddey. If you tell me Josh Gibbs averaging this would average this after the first 9 games, I'd have been like, yeah, cotton picking, man. Josh Giddey, 21, 10, and 9.
Yeah. He may win most improved player the way he's going.
If he can continue to trend like this for the season, it's his. It's his. Who's taking it from him?
The only person, maybe Jalen Duren can do something. Ryan Rollins in Milwaukee can maybe
That guy is making a damn case, Ryan
like
Rollins.
only these type of guys can, but Ryan Reynolds wouldn't win it because like he's not he's just playing well on a team that needs somebody to play well. So it's not really something where like if if Josh Giddey can lead the Chicago Bulls to like a 44, 45 win, and like mind you, they don't have where's
Kobe
Kobe
White.
White? Is Kobe White their second best player, third best player? What is he to you? Is he their first?
He is. If Giddy's playing like the first, Kobe's going to be the second.
And then Vooch is the third.
Because Vooch is not the most like he's consistent enough, but not. You get what I'm saying? He'll get 21 a game and 10, then he'll come out next game and have 11 and 7.
Yeah, and then he'll have 30 and 15 randomly.
Yeah, yeah, and then he'll come back and then have 18 and 4, and then he'll come back next game have 12 and 10, and you know what I mean? Like
I think he's been good this whole year. Ayo DeSumo has been pretty good, averaging 15 points
Io
a
has
game.
been balling his ass off. I'm telling you, these Bulls. I was watching a little bit of Bulls. I'm like, these guys really play like a unit. They really have chemistry right now. What's that second year guy in the dunk off? I keep butchering his name.
Oh, Buzelis?
Uzelis. Uzelis is putting more confidence too. Like Bulls got some guys still
He's
that
playing well, man. So it's weird. You just plop a Kobe White who can also score. Billy Donovan's a pretty good coach. Like
he's
really
showing, he's showing,
pretty
he's
good coach,
showing,
right?
he's
People
showing.
forget what he did in Florida with Al Horford and what was his name? Who played for Chicago too? Joakim Noah. Like he was a good coach in Florida and been a good coach here. He's a good coach in OKC as well when he had Westbrook over there too. So I don't know, man. The Chicago Bulls team is good. Josh Giddey's good. Vucevic is good. I'm shocked. They're actually defensively they're still whatever, but I think it's the offense that looks really good. Um,
Offense does.
but their next few games aren't looking as easy, but there is a stretch that looks pretty comfortable, right? They have San Antonio, Detroit, Utah, Denver, Portland, Miami. That's kind of tough, you
It's
know?
kind of yeah, yeah.
Like you probably got to win in Utah. Maybe you can geek out a win against Portland. Um,
Definitely got to win in Utah.
but who's to say, right? Because once again, man, it's so even in this league right now. There's just really bad teams, and there's really like even teams. One night is your night, one night is my night. It's just that's what it is. One night, Josh Giddey's just lights out from three. The other night it's someone else. So who knows? So like, but then they face Washington, Pelicans, Charlotte, Indiana, then Orlando, who's been whatever, Brooklyn, and Indiana. The way Chicago's playing, the way they're playing, I'm pretty confident in that. Right? I'm pretty confident in what they're doing. So I don't know, man. They're confusing me. But hey, if you guys start losing, embrace the losing, please.
If you're gonna start losing before December. That's
Please.
just now. That's just now. That's next week.
because Mans are like, yo, the Pelicans. I don't. Pelicans are trying to win, but I should say the teams who need the tank. Wizards don't plan on being good. They're just waiting till February to start throw everyone out. And same thing with Brooklyn. Brooklyn's not trying to be good, right? Like those
Not
two teams
even close.
are trying to be bad. So it's just
I almost feel like Charlotte's trying to be bad too,
I don't
but
know.
not horrible, horrible. Just trying to be just bad. Like just listen to me bad, not horrible, but bad.
I'm telling you, they need to make a decision with LaMelo Ball, man. They can't keep doing it to him like this because then it's almost like you don't even want this guy to succeed. Like they should go for a big name. Like why not go for Zion? Like why not? Why not go for Zion's? Why not go for the Zach Levines of the world? Like go for the Laurie Marketing. Like go for it. Like go for the guys that are gonna help LaMelo Ball. And I'm saying it from a place of like we all say these young guys are talented, but we don't give them anybody to like they can't do it by themselves. Like
They
nobody can do it
can.
by themselves.
Same Bridges ain't it?
No, fuck that guy. No, he's not it. I like Brandon Miller, but it's almost like he needs to be healthy more. So
Yeah, I like Chronople. I
yeah,
like that guy still. He's so
good.
hella fundamental. He just gets it done.
He's good, man. They just need more talented. But I would try to bear some Sacramento fruit, like whatever I can get from Sacramento. I'm trying to take from them, um, and Utah.
Oh yeah.
You know, even if I'm a team, he has like a 2-year contract. If I can somehow get this name hasn't been floated. But if I can somehow convince a James Harden to come on my squad, I would. I would. I don't know what team he can go to, but I would generally.
He's an old man now. He's an
He's an
old
older
man
man.
now.
He's an older man still, so I can't even lie. He's much older. Um, you wanted to mention Wemby. What about Wemby?
Man, Wemby at the start of the season was like he's the MVP of the West.
Mhm.
He's a guy. He's a guy. He's really cooled off. Is this the real Wemby? What's the real Wemby
They're guarding him better. I'm really shocked at the rebounding. To be honest, that's the one I'm really shocked about. He's still 7 like 4. So I'm shocked that he's not getting above 10 rebounds. But now I just think like he just wanted to start off really well. I think the most thing with Wemby that scares me, scares you, scares everyone is just health. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want the man to be healthy.
Yeah,
The squad is still pretty good. They got Darian Fox back. Dylan Harper is hurt, so that's kind of unfortunate. He'll be out for a little bit. But yeah, Darian Fox back. Castle's still playing pretty well.
Tennessee balling,
Um,
right?
Vassell and Johnson are still playing pretty well. It's almost like as much as you would even want to trade Keldon Johnson because you may get something off of it, you kind of don't. Like you kind of just chill, right? Fox has been pretty good. Cornette's been pretty good off the bench. So it's just, but yeah, they figured out Wemby a little bit. I will say that they definitely figured out Wemby. So
Okay.
it's like, what do you do when you figure out Wemby? But
This is where the evolution, because if you're gonna be the face of the league, and we all know that teams are gonna be gunning for you. Teams are gonna game
right,
plan, game strategy for you. So it's like guys been when LeBron was just probably game planning for LeBron. It
yeah,
didn't really work. Guys been game planning for all these other great players. To be honest, it doesn't really work at times, all the time, right? But if they figure out a way to shut Wemby down for real, like really limit him to a subpar season, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm not gonna lie.
the thing that I once again they're 7-2, so I appreciate the fact that they're 7-2. Some really good games, some good wins. This team is going to be one of those feisty teams in the playoffs that's going to take a team to 7 games, probably losing 7, but it's going to take a team to 7 games for sure because it's going to be feisty. They're going to like the hunger's going to be in the young guys. Da, 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 da. I can see this team the way they're playing now win like 60 games next year. I
That's
can really
wild.
see it. I can really see if Wemby does what we saw originally, right? I can see it.
Let's see.
Maybe with a Fox being more motivated because he's on a winning squad. When you're in a winning squad, you play better. It's just natural.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right.
So, and then you still once again we keep talking about Castle. Castle's averaging 2 steals a game. Wemby's averaging 4 blocks a
I
game.
think Castle's averaging like 18 a game too, I believe.
Yeah, K's at 18. It goes he's 18. Vassell's 15. Harper is 14. Harrison Barnes averaging 12 points a game. Kind of shocking to me.
That's shocking as
Uh,
hell. Yeah.
Keldon Johnson, Dan Champagne, who's been pretty good. See, Sohan just came back. Cornette. This squad, they can
They
go
kind of have a
10.
squad. They kind of have a squad. I'm
They,
not gonna lie, man.
they can go definitely 10 deep. So I think
Yeah.
this year is all about developing everybody as quick as we can because their development has to be quick. It can't really slow down. It's one of those we need J Dub and Chet to fucking hurry up because we have Shea who's ready. Like we have Shea who's ready. So we we,
Shit.
we got to be quick with it. So no, but I overall yeah, I think San Antonio can be good. But I do agree. He's had some bad games. He's lost the race for MVP. Now the race has gone. He's probably fourth because
Right
we're
now, yeah.
we're back to the three guys: Shea, Giannis, and Jokic.
And it's really Giannis, and Shea.
I'm glad you said
Let's
it like that. I'm glad
let's
because,
keep it a buck
but
because
I almost have to disagree with you because Jokic is averaging a triple double. So to me, the list is Giannis, Giannis, and Giannis because it's Giannis, Giannis, Giannis. Because at the end of the day, his second best player is not Jamal fucking Murray. Okay, it's not Jamal Murray. So
who is the second best player? Is it Portis or Ryan Rollins?
right now, Reynolds is killing it, but I think it's Gary Trent points wise. I think
Holy shit. Listen to what we're saying. Gary Trent is the second best player to Giannis on the Bucks. Listen to what we're saying.
because he was doing whatever he could today. Yeah, Ryan Rollins is averaging 16. Yeah, because Gary Trent was higher, but I think his average went down. Kuzma is Scott.
Giannis MVP. You take Joker off of the Nuggets. How much wins is Nuggets getting?
Um, there's not gonna be a great team, but like
How much
they'll be a
wins?
bottom feeder, but they wouldn't be. They'll be like I say Portland-ish, a little less than Portland, more like a
So
yeah
let's say
Portland, like Utah, then Portland. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be right in the middle of that Utah Portland-ish
what
area.
do you say 33 wins?
I'll say 33 wins, 33 to 36 wins. Yeah. Now,
Okay. So what is the Bucks without Giannis? How much wins are they getting?
bro, they're Washington Wizards.
Yeah. Feel like they're worse, maybe. I really feel like they're worse.
Probably, bro. Probably.
Because if you're talking about a healthy Wizards and a Bucks no Giannis healthy, remember you still got Middleton, you still got CJ McCollum. Like
They're not good. Yeah, like Giannis did his thing, and like they lost to the Rockets, but Rockets once again have like everyone. Sengun's been playing really well.
Sengun gave a man a little tween behind the back. I'm like, ooh.
Amen's
And
good. Reach up
you
and
know the thing was the Bucks were up in the game. They
yeah,
just lost the lead. And I'm like, wow, the Bucks are gonna beat Houston. Wow, and this is kind of wild right now.
and
Just give them a trophy.
they were probably beating them before Giannis probably had to sit down, and then that's what happened. Or Giannis got tired.
Give this man a
Just one, honestly, he just needs a guy like who's just a little bit better than Ryan Ronald. Like just he needs something a little bit better than
listen what he's saying. A
a
guy
little,
better than Ryan Rollins. Who?
yeah, no,
Who?
that's it. It's true. Like, and these guys are obviously good players, but you're asking Ryan Rollins to do a lot, and he's not used to this role. You're just asking a lot of him. But if they had what's the starting point guard's name? Kevin Porter Jr. back, I think that would help them because it's another guy to relieve Giannis as a whole. Like you need more ball handling and just let Giannis play in the post a little bit. Miles Turner, you're doing all the subliminal disses. Brody's saying do more. Like everyone has to do more for Giannis.
Everyone's got to
And
do more.
that's why he's the MVP to me, man. You have to do more for this guy. It's not enough. It's just not enough. Like at all. I want to
I
quickly
love watching the Bucks now because it's like, what's gonna happen? Because it's like it's really just he just has to dominate the game for the Bucks for them to have a shot at winning.
I would almost they wouldn't work together as a whole because they kind of play a little bit the same. But I'd almost if you had a Russell Westbrook, I just think that would make everyone around them try
That's not
harder,
even that's a great idea, actually. I
right?
can't
Like
even forget
I get the whole maybe him and Giannis probably wouldn't fit together because they don't shoot threes, blah blah blah. But I just think
that.
if he was there, he gives you extra possessions, he helps out a little bit more, and he's always going 100%. And
He's definitely going always 100%.
so I think that wouldn't be the worst thing to happen.
And they need a vet because that's a lot of young guys on the squad too. So they need a vet too, right?
They
I
definitely,
would want him to start, but Rollins is playing so immaculate right
yeah.
now.
Although
They don't want to.
When Kevin Porter Jr. comes, the question really is going to be like, do you take Rollins out? Do you do you take who's their other starter? Do you take AJ Green out? Probably take AJ Green.
Hold on, hold your horses, hold your
Now
horses.
he's a 3 point.
AJ Green is a legit gunner. He's shooting like 41% from three
Um,
on like 7, 8 attempts. But you need him in the game.
So you take out Gary Trent then.
I would take out who's the better defender, Gary Trent, AJ Green.
Oddly, Gary Trent is.
I would maybe still take out Gary Trent still. I
Yeah, 'cause
need that
three-point shooter is
clapper.
more elite.
AJ Green is just he's just so and he's younger. He's undrafted, I believe. I believe he's undrafted.
Yeah,
So you know those undrafted guys, they got a chip on their shoulder.
yeah.
So
Yeah, and we've been saying it. I think the bench should just be a bunch of guys who can score, who just annoy another team and just score. Like Bobby Portis, Kuzma, they have Cole Anthony coming off the bench. Like those guys will just annoy you and score.
you Cole Anthony is annoying the Raptors because he's looking like he's AI at times, just tween, spin fade, straight through, straight bottom, get out the net. I'm like,
He
this
had
is
six.
Cole Anthony?
He had six. He led the team in assists, and he only played 18 minutes. That's not bad. Clearly,
He can ball still. Cole Anthony can ball.
it shows you need a point guard sometimes in this league.
So
So
sometimes or all the time. You need
all the
all
time,
the time.
all the time. That's what Giannis needs. I'm just looking at the Wolves and Sacramento score just now. Of course, the Wolves are killing them.
Of
See,
course.
another guy that just he needs to go is Sabonis. But I don't know who could take us a bonus right now.
Saboni.
Even though I keep saying if you somehow can give them to like the Pacers, that would be lovely, lovely, lovely.
Saboni going back, huh?
Yeah, lovely. I would really, I want like a Bam to the Pacers. I really want a Bam to the Pacers. Like I
I
really,
would honestly, a Bam, you got Halliburton come back next year. A
and
Bam on a
we're getting a
versus.
top five pick probably, top
And
six
see,
pick.
I like that. I like that though. I really do like that though. But here's the thing. Bam is going from Miami to Indiana.
Bam is okay. He's fine. He should be fine. He should be fine. He takes plenty trips to Las Vegas.
I was about to say he does. He does. How far is Indy from Las Vegas? Hey,
Probably
you got
not.
NBA bread.
Yeah.
That's
So
okay. You got 100 million.
and if you have I think the Eastern Conference could be really competitive next year. Once you add a Boston with Tatum, probably a top 12 draft pick, and Jalen Brown's there. I think that's much better. The same thing with the Pacers, right? Who knows what they're gonna get? There's a bunch of guys. I didn't. There's a guy I forgot his name. All of a sudden, his highlights are showing, and they're calling him Mini Luca, Mini Luca over here. So I'm like, he's like a big. To me, he's more like a Franz Wagner type player.
Yeah.
When I see him, I forgot his name, but he has some moves. I won't lie. He looks like he's good. Looks like he's good. I think he plays for like a mid-major type squad team. I don't think he plays for like a.
He doesn't play. Oh, okay. Oh, true, true, true.
He doesn't. Even if back to this Milwaukee thing, and every week we bring it up. If they even just had a Cam Thomas, that'd be nice.
Oh my God, that's something.
Right? That'd be nice.
Something. If they even had who? If these guys had like a DeMar DeRozan, for example,
That's
or
it.
a
Like,
Zach
honestly, I truly
LaVine,
think so. I truly think they'd be fine. They
they
said
would
the
be,
guy who can get a bucket.
yeah. Let's say, okay, DeMar because the shooting, but he can still shoot, obviously. Let's say Zach LaVine. Let's say like a Zach
Oh,
LaVine and
the
Giannis.
Bucks
Just
had a Zach Levine, they would be like 7-2 right now. Like much, much better record. Much, much
yeah,
better.
so like if they had like, who's a mid guy, who's a B guy that Giannis can have that's still better than the rest of the squad. Like who
Yeah, a B guy. Honestly, I don't know. Well, Norman Powell, you know, if they had Norman Powell and Norman Powell was, because Norman Powell would legit become his second guy, and
oh
be like, I'm gonna always give you 20 points a game. You don't have to worry.
Norman Powell is an all-star last season and playing like it this season. So let's keep it a buck.
I know. I feel like this year's All Star is gonna be so interesting. This year's All Star and All NBA, ever since the 65 game thing, some of this stuff is gonna be so interesting on who you're gonna put in. Like if the league ended now, I don't know who makes third team All NBA. Like I don't know. Like
Yeah,
it's
that's
one of
true.
those like you may have to add Amen Thompson because of the way he's been playing defense and his offensive skills gone better. You
Definitely.
Yeah, you have to add certain guys like Scotty Barnes has to get spoken about a little bit more, like because his stats show been pretty good. RJ's been, arguably the better player from.
RJ has been the best Raptor aside from Ingram, low key.
Let's just talk. Let's go to our team to wrap. Let me pull them up. Um, they're 5-5 now.
Hmm.
I'm not shocked at that. I said this is a 41-41 team. Like
Yeah,
I see
yeah,
I see some Raptor fans are like getting cheesed. They're like, "Oh, we lost the yes, we lost a lot of rebounds against Philadelphia." The guy, a man, people don't know his name, got a triple double. Like, if you had that in your ticket that this guy's getting triple double, you should be a millionaire today. Okay, if you
yeah.
had it,
Come
else,
on,
it just
come on, come
and it
on.
was a back to back.
He would definitely be a millionaire still. I
Oh yeah,
can't lie.
okay.
He's not even on the ticket to get a triple double. That's what
Come
it is. So
exactly.
you
You know what
wouldn't
I'm
even be a
saying?
millionaire. You can't even pick him.
You know who'd be knocking on your door if you ever had him as a triple double? The CIA, FBI
Yep,
knocking on your
yep,
door saying,
yep,
"Who gave you the money? Who
yep,
gave you?" 'Cause
yep.
we checking for
This
PEDs right now.
this nigga ain't even on the ticket, and you
Come on,
pick him.
no, it would never happen. But yeah, with our Raptors, if you ask me, I think the best players have been three guys: Brandon Ingram, RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes. I think having a Brandon Ingram to help solve those like, okay, we're just stagnant right now. We need a bucket. It's
Yeah,
like it's a beauty to watch that man play.
imagine. Yeah, because he can just ISO. He always gets a shot off midi or whatnot. He always gets it off, and it
Right?
always looks clean.
Like Ingram's averaging 21, 6, and 4. RJ Barrett's averaging 21, um, 5, and 4. Scotty's averaging 27 and 5.
Really, this guy's having that much because they didn't put that on the ticket. He's not hitting. He's
Yeah,
not hitting.
Scotty. So the one thing, sorry, to cut you off, the one thing I want to say about Scotty is that, and this is why he sometimes frustrates Raptor fans, frustrates a lot of people. The man's inconsistent.
Bruh,
It's too
bruh.
much inconsistency. It's too much like one day good, one day bad. Now, I seen or someone was saying that like the thing with Scotty is that he's asked to do too much things defensively. One day he has to guard this, then he's guarding this, then he's guarding center, then da da da. If he just stuck to doing one, it'd be much better, right?
I I hear that comment, but then I also look at guys like Jalen Brown. I look at guys like Kawhi Leonard, for example, that are playing both sides of the ball hard. Ant-Man is playing hard on both sides of the ball. So AD, right? Giannis, right? These guys are playing hard on both sides. Westbrook
Right.
playing every play 100. So it's like that's what you get paid for.
And then if you are the guy and you have these set of skills, then unfortunately we got to use those set of skills because you have them, right?
Jimmy Butler, yep, yep.
I always say he's a better version of Draymond Green. Draymond Green was guarding centers. Draymond Green was guarding power forwards, small forwards. Maybe if you put him on a guard, he'd be fine. So all those things were happening. So it's not like they weren't happening. So Scotty has to be better. But I ultimately think that like RJ's been one of the better players. Emmanuel quickly has started to show up. He started to
Bruh,
show up,
the
and
last couple of games, I'm like, quick, quick, let's get it.
we need it. I think it's gonna help them a lot. I think there
They
are
got a
two
little 4 game winning streak, so that was helping the 4 game winning streak.
right? So that's to me, us losing to Philly, it was a scheduled loss to me, legit a
I
scheduled
agree.
loss. If you had Jakob Poeltl, you could have potentially won, but Yak is not 100%, and that is the reason why you guys are probably 5-5. You probably could have a better record if Yak was playing.
Yeah,
He's
I
clearly
agree. I
needed.
agree with that.
Having a big is needed. Having a backup big who's big is needed. Mind you,
Yes.
Mamu has been excellent. That guy's been. What's his? I need to know Mamu's 3-point percentage because he's on. The man's shooting 43% this year.
Oh shit, how many attempts?
I didn't see the attempts. Let's look at the
It's
attempts.
two at least. If it's two,
Um, oh, why isn't that to be the splits, right? Okay.
if
About close
it's
to
two,
three, the close to three attempts a
close
game,
to three, say
right?
less. Okay. Okay. That's official. He's official.
Right? He plays really well. He has some of the best plus minuses on the squad when he's with certain guys. It's no, the man's been good. The man who hasn't been good, you know. So he's been good, and Jamal Shead has been fucking excellent. He's the like as a guard, he's great. I think when we go to playoff time, he's the guy who I want on the court. Like, I want him on the court.
I
He'll
agree.
play defense. He will do a lot. Now the guys who haven't been good, Grady Dick, Jacoby Walter,
You took the name out of my mouth first. Grady Dick, costly turnovers, bad decision making. I'm seeing him at times on a break, and he has Barnes on his wing, 2-on-1. And this has been a couple of occasions, and he's smoking the layup. And you have Barnes with you, you have quickly with you. You know what I mean? I'm just like, Grady, you serious? You serious?
yep,
You serious?
he's been
Like,
bad. He's been bad.
and I'm surprised. I'm shocked that I'm seeing this. I'm like, you know better, Grady. Like, usually, and shout out to the white ballers. Usually, white ballers they'll give up the rock. They're not really trying to. If there's a better option, if it's a black man and a white boy balling, the black man is gonna see the 2-on-1 and be like, you know what? Let me try the euro. Let me. The white is usually saying, if I got it, I got it. If I don't, bing.
Yeah,
Grady, come on, Grady.
yeah.
You know,
He's been playing more. I don't know, it just hasn't been good. Like, and he just needs. I don't know what is. I don't know if I don't know if he hasn't figured out his game yet. Like, I don't think he wants to be a just 3-point shooter. I think he wants to be more than that,
I hear you, but we need you. Just what's more is making the best play for your team all
right?
the time.
Okay.
That's what's more.
Yeah. I
Keep
wouldn't be
that's it.
surprised if he gets traded. I generally won't be surprised if he gets traded.
I don't want him to get traded because I like Grady. I genuinely like Grady. Real
Yeah.
talk. I like his how he can play. I like he has a mid-range game too. He won't just settle for the three. He can dribble. He's got more dribble than you give him credit for dribbling.
Right. He has a
Right?
actual package. Like he has a
He
game.
has a he has a pack. So it's like it's just comes down to the decision making right now. To me,
And then
with Grady.
Jacoby Walter has been pretty bad. He had I think an okay game the other game before, but he hasn't been good. The person has been good, but it makes sense. It's Jamison Battle has been better than both of them. He had 20 points the other
Yeah,
game, helped them win a game, didn't play the next game, or he played like very few minutes. When he's on, he's a legit threat. He is a 40% 3-point shooter.
yeah.
Legit. But
He's a gunner.
we talk about all the time, it's politics. Grady Dick is our draft pick that we have to play him. And Jacoby Walters our draft pick last year, so we have to play him,
Yep.
right?
And Jacoby's smoking threes. I'm just
And you are not a draft pick. You're not you're an undrafted player. So
yeah,
we don't have to invest in you. Like Mugbo is a second year player.
yeah.
TMB is a first year player on a top what
A lottery.
pick.
He's a lottery, right? Yeah.
Yeah, lottery pick. Mugbo is not a lottery pick. You're second round. bro, if you don't play well, we'll just fucking sit you. We don't care.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
will
yeah.
move on.
Just sit you second right. Yeah, yeah,
Like you need to play better than your starter. Like Pascal had to do that. Freddie had to do that. Norm had to do that.
yeah,
Everyone needs to play
yeah.
better than the person that was in front of them, right?
Yes, yes, you're right. Yeah, yeah.
And that's
Russ
not,
again shipped. Shout out to Malachi Flynn. He got shipped.
you know what I'm saying?
Where's Malachi Flynn now?
I think he was on a squad, but now I think he's probably Europe, probably.
Damn,
Uh,
he could ball too. But
he could ball and he could play defense too. I thought Malachi was okay. The man scored like 50 points last year, the last game of the season, the year before. I forgot when that was, but
yeah, bro,
so
like,
like
that's
he's
crazy.
a bit, yeah. Grady and Jacoby have to legit be better, or your minutes are going to be gone because there's some guys in the G League, some guards who can play some defense. If you're not gonna step up, then. But once again, Jacoby's was known for more of a guy like a gunner. He wanted the ball. He wants to score. Grady, not so much. But you're right. I think Grady could be a better passer, right? Be a better passer, and let's see what can happen. But I think the Raptors do need another big, like to help because Mamu's a big, but he's
I agree.
they need like an Andre Drummond type, a guy who can get rebounds.
Yeah, we get killed on the boards, and it's just without Pearl, and it's just you see it, like you see it.
Right. So like it's just another guy. Mind you, I want to play Mamu. I think Mamu should play. But I think almost like if he gets some he stretches the floor, so he can play the four. Like he doesn't have to play the five. He can play the four.
Yeah,
So if
yeah.
you had a big that can play the five, like just get a man from the G League who's just a big body. There's a guy, his last name is Jones. He played for Sacramento and
Jones. Okay,
I think maybe Alex Jones, something like that. But
okay.
he's a big guy, G leaguer. He got released. He's the type of guy that I would easily want to put on the Raptors because he's big, like a physical guy. When he was going against the G leaguers, he just outplayed everyone. You passed him the ball, he did his thing, like always. So
Can
he
he
did
shoot?
the preseason. I don't think he can shoot though. I don't think he can
Like
shoot.
at least decent, like middies.
I don't. He was more of a post type of guy, but
Okay.
he was killing us in the, I think G League, not G League, preseason. He was killing us, and he killed us in summer league. Summer league, he dominated summer league. He was one of those. He's one of those guys who dominates summer league. But when they get into the league, they kind of make a little bit more mistakes, and you're like, damn,
Yeah, summer league different than the league. That's you already know.
definitely in the league. So it's weird, right? But yeah, I just think the Raptors really need to focus on getting a big in the future. Let's look at the next Raptors 10 games, or even their 10. We can go to their games this week. They don't have a lot of games this week. They're also 2-0 in the NBA Cup, which their next two games against the Pacers and Washington. So I would say they're pretty much going to make the
Hey, nothing's guaranteed, but yeah, yeah. Actually, no, you're right. We can make it based on points too. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So we
Two
should
and 0.
at least like all I think all we have to do is win one of the Washington Indiana games because we beat Cleveland and we beat. So it should be a head
So,
head should be ready. So their games this week are Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So they have Brooklyn, Cleveland, Indiana. That's a 2-1. That's a 2-1, I think. Then they have Charlotte on Monday. Like it's not bad. Like next week Monday. Like not bad at
and
all.
Charlotte, we don't know what Charlotte we're gonna be getting, so that's a question mark.
Right. Then they have Philly, and who knows if Philly has a back to back.
Now we need to beat Philly. We need to beat Philly. We need to get back.
Like their next few games are like I can now do the 10. It goes Brooklyn, Cleveland, Indiana, Charlotte, Philly, Washington, Brooklyn, Cleveland, Indiana, Charlotte. So you got Charlotte twice. You got Brooklyn twice.
Brooklyn twice. I swear I heard it. Yeah,
And if you're a good team, and you have Cleveland twice, oddly enough. And you got Indiana twice. Bro, you got everyone twice?
yeah. That's what sounds like they're playing everyone twice.
Yeah, they do.
But
It's funny because you just
Washington,
play Philly and then you have Philly again. So you're facing Philly twice within a span of like 15 days.
I, we faced the East 4 times. Each team 4 times, and the West twice. So
No, we our
is that
division
how it is?
we faced four times.
Oh,
The
wow.
other people three, then West two.
Okay,
I
got it.
think that's how the math would work. But that seems like a lot of games in my head, but I don't know.
It does. It does.
But yeah, like they just yeah, you would hope it would. they can do something. I think their next 10, if they can go like 6-4, 7-3, you know, you lose one to Cleveland, you beat Cleveland. I think that's possible. I think you could beat Indiana both times. You should beat Charlotte both times.
Right.
Washington should don't even Brooklyn should be don't even think about it. Michael Porter Jr. is gonna score 30 points, but who gives a fuck? He's the only one. You guys should easily beat them. If you're a good team, you should beat them. This is where quickly
Shit.
and the bench should get their mojo back. Because you just need a little bit to get your mojo back.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be above 500 after this 10 games. Definitely.
Yeah. I think it's a 44 win team, dog. It's a 44th win for sure. Like we're not no dominant team the way we were those years back. We're better now. Not to end it in more of a somber note, the pod, but I'll say first, RIP to the former commissioner of the NFL. He passed away. I don't know why the name is now mistaken me. Like I'm gonna quickly pop in ESPN because I know his name. Is it Paul? I don't know. I don't want to say It's like Taliabu. That is the. I first look at it and I see that the Chargers are killing the Steelers. I did not want to see that.
Hey, you want to see what tomorrow, the Monday night game is? That's
I
what you want to see.
definitely care about the Monday night game.
You want to see.
I definitely care about that. I can't find his name, but it's like Paul. I think it's Paul, but I don't want to say a man who just passed away his name wrong. So why is it not on ESPN? It's the first thing you should be on ESPN.
Yes, should be.
The commissioner. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, Paul Tagliabue. Probably saying his name, but RIP to him.
Also,
And then related to the Raptors, Lenny Wilkins passed away today. The
Lenny?
former NBA player,
Wow.
head coach, Raptors head coach. You know,
Wow. I like Lenny.
yeah, me
Wow.
too. I know I was young, but when we got him as a coach, I saw how everyone was speaking of him, and I was like, oh shoot, this guy he's gonna do something because
Yeah,
they
yeah, I
spoke so
like
highly of him.
yeah.
Um, so
Shit.
shouts out to him, RIP, me, his family. You know,
Yeah.
pray for his family and everything. So not to end it on a somber note, but that's where we're gonna end the pod. But is there anything else you want to chat about?
Oh man, rest in peace to fallen, man. Real talk, man.
For sure, for
They
sure.
left a legacy though, so they'll always be remembered, you know what I mean? So
100%. 100. I mean, we don't have now we have a lot of black coaches, but then we didn't have so much black coaches. So
I'm telling you, yeah, yeah, you're right, yeah, yeah.
so yeah. So we'll end it there. That's the end for the pod. We're gonna talk more ball this week. Hopefully, some more things happen. The Raptors. We'll see. We may talk about the Clippers next week because I don't think they have any aspirations to win games right now. They don't have any aspirations. So who knows? But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. That is my boy YS. I am Mike. We'll talk to you again. Peace.